Raymond Group, as part of the recent demerger, has decided to not charge any royalty payment from its lifestyle business after a few shareholders raised concerns with regards to the proposed scheme. Under the new policy now, Raymond Lifestyle will own the Raymond brand for textile, apparel and retail categories, while the ownership of the remaining brands will remain with the parent company. Neha caught up with Gautam Singhania, the chairman and MD, for more details.
Originally, there was a royalty agreement, and after we announced the demerger, we got a lot of feedback from investors requesting if the brand for the specific product categories, which was licensed in perpetuity, could be owned by the new co. So we have the old co and the new co.
Yes.
We've heard the comments of everybody, and I think it makes sense what request was made to the company. And we're happy to say that we've taken a decision that the ownership of the brand for the product categories that the new co will operate in, we will transfer the brand. So part of the brand will stay in the old co, part in the new co, because they will both the companies will own the brand for their product categories.
So what is the kind of, when you say that you got a feedback from the shareholders and you decided to go with this arrangement, what is the kind of feedback that you got? What were the concerns?
So the investors were basically saying that if the new company is operating in a product category, they should be owners of the brand in that product category, which was a fair request, and I think the management has taken that on board and acted in line with that.
So in an earlier interview, that the reason why you wanted to go ahead with the royalty arrangement is because you wanted to keep a steady stream of revenue to maintain that as far as the old company is concerned.
Well, I think
what is going to happen to that?
Firstly, the amount of revenue, we looked at it, and the amount of revenue that would have come into royalty is not so large that it would have shifted the needle. And we've looked at the overall picture. You're not going to win everything all the time. And looking at the overall picture, we said we'll figure out another way to deal with that issue. This is the more important issue, and we took the decision.
And so what kind of alternate arrangements will be made for the old company then, if there's this absence of this revenue that you were expecting?
We'll deal with it when we come to that problem.
But
I'm sure we'll find an answer.
So apart from that, any savings that you will make because of this arrangement that you will
Well, except the royalty that would have been paid from the new co to the old co. It won't go from the new co to the old co. So there will be no savings per se.
But so when you say that there will be certain things that will come up because of this, especially for the real estate business.
When you deal with problems, so you were saying that, I didn't say that. I said when we deal with problems, we have to look at the totality of a picture. Now, we see the merit in what we want to do, and life is a dynamic situation. You can't have answers for everything. You've got to move on.
So but then, just coming to the old company then. You said in the next 5 years, 4,500 crore is the kind of revenue that will come from the business. But till that comes in, do you have enough funds, or will you raise more funds? How are you going to take care of the debt?
We'll deal with it, with the problem when it comes. Right now we are comfortable, so we're okay.
And so FMCG is a big part of the old company. And what we've been hearing is that an IPO could soon be on the cards. So with that,
I never ever said soon on the cards. Eventually you want to unlock shareholder value. So at the right time, we will do what is required.
A lifestyle business itself, the fact that there's no longer royalty payments, which has been the trend so far. It has been an arrangement between the two companies, the parent company and all.
We studied this in a bit of detail. In the case of, say, Tata Sons holds the brand, and it gives it to various companies. Here, Raymond Old Co held the brand, and this is not a subsidization of a company. It is a vertical demerger. So effectively, some part of the brand is held by each company. And we saw the merit, and that's why we've done it.